Seth Rollins, I'm coming for you, boy.
Well, apparently that's going to be our intro for today. That's the beginning of the video, and that's what I'm going to have to deal with today, I guess. So first off, anyone who wants to join us today is more than welcome. However, it's going to be good if you guys are 18 or over, because as you could see with this very first sentence here, we're going to be dealing with violence, sexual connotations, political dissing. I don't know what that is. So Stephen sent me this. Shout out to Stephen for polluting my mind. And he knows that I'm a big wrestling fan. And he basically says, do a reaction video to some sus moments. And I says, yeah, okay, I can do that. But I think I know this video already. However, this video here starts off with Brock Lesnar. And I watched the first couple of seconds and I couldn't recall any of the scenes that I had seen in the first couple of seconds of this video. I couldn't recall seeing them before. So I'm assuming this is a different video. And then I came to the realization that wrestling has a lot of sus moments. So yeah, let's take it from there. I actually see some people in the chat. Shout out to Jose Kentucky Funky, and to, who's that? Cordhell. So Cordell's a music maker. He makes funk music. I met him yesterday, and you should go and check out some of his music. So today, this is going to be a really short stream, and like I said, this is 18 plus. So swearing is allowed. You guys can go crazy for a change. And yeah, if there's any kids watching this, dude, no. Like, if you start creating a discussion in the comment section, but I'm allowed to because, I don't know, I'm from Texas or York or whatever, I'm going to kick you out the stream. So you shouldn't be watching this kind of stream. And some people have been saying, oh, what about parental guidance? I don't think this is the kind of thing you want your parents guiding you on. I'm just saying. All right, let's start the video and let's see. I'm probably going to regret this, but let's see what this video can offer. Media source, here we go. Right, let's start off with Brock Lesnar.
Seth Rollins, I'm coming for you, boy. And I'm coming hard.
So, I mean, if you look at his, after he says he's coming hard, look at the expression on his face. He started off in a trajectory of, I'm the toughest, meanest, baddest, biggest guy ever, right? And then when he says, I'm coming for you, he kind of said, it's like he thought to himself, I'm kind of going in the wrong direction, so I better double down what I'm trying to say here. And then he kind of said, I'm coming hard. And then it kind of just, he went down the wrong street, right? I think we can all agree on that. And kind of realized, if you, the 3 steps of emotion that he has. I'm going to say something really tough because I'm big and bad. Oh shit, what have I just said? I better straighten out and amend my course. And then at the end, he's like, oh, fuck, I've totally messed this up, right? So, oh, shout out to Winston Gordon. So, Winston Gordon, in case you're wondering, this is not like an usual stream. This is a request stream for wrestling. And it's 18 plus. So, just so everyone knows, I can't say that enough. There's going to be swearing, and there's going to be a lot of weird situations in this video, I'm assuming. All right, so the 3 types of emotion Brock Lesnar goes through. I'm really tough, right? I'm going on the wrong trajectory here, but I'm going to amend it. And then I'll fuck this up. So there we go. Watch it again.
Seth Rollins, I'm coming for you, boy.
All right. I'm tough. And now look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. You can see in his eyes, he's kind of like, what the hell did I just say?
No.
Yeah.
Coming hard.
Now you can see in his eyes. He cannot lie to me. He's just realized, oh shit, what have I just said? And the walk off.
I don't care. You come in my face, I'm gonna fight you.
What? What did he just say? All right, that kind of jumped from one to the next. I watched the first 3 clips without audio, just in case I didn't recognize the first 3. I think I recognized the third, but that one I've never had. I've never had. What the hell was that? Let's go through that again. By the way, guys, you can hear this okay, all right? Please just give me some feedback on that. If you can hear everything all right, and I mean, not my voice, I'm talking about the wrestler's voice or voices. Cordell says, this sounds like something Runa would say in a Discord call. Yeah, probably. I've heard Runa live stream, and sometimes he lets things slip out. Yeah, I can imagine a lot of people would sound like that on a Discord call. Unfortunately, some of them related to me. Yeah, we can hear it, Winston says. All right, let's battle through this video, man. Let's see what else we've got. So,
thank you. I don't care. You come in my face, I'm gonna fight you.
All right, watch her reaction after he says that. I don't know if she's turned on or she's so freaking confused. She's like, okay, where am I right now? Watch this. Watch her reaction. Just her reaction. I don't care.
You come in my face, I'm gonna fight you.
And Cheeps. So Cheeps, welcome Cheeps. Right, let's go back here a bit.
You come in my face, I'm gonna fight you.
Look at the expression of shock in his face once he's just realized what he said. He's kind of like, his soul's just left him, and he's kind of like, shit, that didn't come across the way I wanted it to. All right, so next one.
Brutus the Buck, take a look at this. Brutus, this is incredible. What a package.
That's Mean Gene. The thing about Mean Gene, he didn't botch that. I'm pretty sure what he said he meant, but he was just like playing with the situation. Winston says, I can't tell. Which part can you not tell? If they're meaning this or if they're like, you mean with the woman earlier on, right? Like, is she shocked? Is she turned on? Is she happy? Is she completely confused? I think confused, or I think she was trying to save the situation by kind of looking like slightly aroused, but I don't know. It just added to the mess up, man. Right, let's continue here. So Mean Gene, he had a good sense of humor, and I'm pretty sure that he was saying that for the laughs of it. He has his head screwed on more than anyone. He was an alcoholic. He just died recently. That guy just died recently from, I think it was alcohol poisoning or liver dysfunction. Oh dear, I can't take them serious anymore. Can you believe throughout, like, I assume most of our childhoods, we were taking these guys very serious, but now as grown-ups, it shows you how polluted our minds have become. All right, let's see.
Brutus the Buck, take a look at this. Brutus, this is incredible. What a package.
What the hell? And he went like that with the scissors. Oh, what a package. Oh, yeah. All right, so that was... Okay, all right, let's continue. FTW, if anyone knows what FTW is, please let me know. I'm not completely sure. I wish Johnny Ash was here, or Kananza, because those two guys know about wrestling. FTW, I'm not... Feather title, weight, I don't know what's going on. But FTW, I'm not pretty sure what they are. Let's see.
Well, you're not going to bust a nut anytime we're in the ring.
Oh no, that's Jake the Snake Roberts. All right, now I know what FTW is. Excuse me. So that guy on the right, he used to fight against Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior. He actually had a snake bite Macho Man Randy Savage. How messed up is that? Like, really bite him. It wasn't poisonous. I think it was what's the word you call it when you desensitize a snake's venom? Defanging, I think it's called. That poor guy. World Wrestling Federation wouldn't pay for his operation. His shoulder and back was so messed up. And then he started a GoFundMe campaign and he got everything paid for him. So God bless him. God bless that poor guy. He went through a tough childhood, man. Read it on Wikipedia. That guy went through a tough childhood. And now he's cutting promos. But I don't know, like, Leto says, hey Kareem, Leto, what a surprise that Leto should show up on the only 18 plus stream I have this month. Leto should show up, and it's about wrestling, and it's sexual in nature. So yeah, Leto, this is over 18s only, swearing's allowed. It's probably the one time in the month that I allow it. And yeah, so knock yourself out, Leto. All of those jokes. He's writing sweet. He's like, what? Oh, sweet. So Jeeps, a family member of mine's. Winston Gordon's here. Cordhell. Cordhell I met yesterday, guys. Very nice dude. A friend of Runa's. So yeah, he'll probably have a troll vibe to him. So more than welcome for this stream. And he makes music, so check out his music. And Jose Kentucky Funky. Jose is not allowing his daughter to watch this stream, so that's very good. All right, let's continue. Right, let me just go back a bit here. Now listen. And I love the way Jake Snake Roberts is dressed. So FTW is going to be like a fourth class promotion or something like that. I mean, you can see the audience is dressed as empty seats. If you look behind these three guys, there's only like 20 people in the audience.
I'm gonna bust a nut anytime we're in the ring.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
But I want it too, and I had to.
All right, Hulk. Cocaine, a hell of a drug. All right. Let's continue here. Let's watch some China videos. I hear One Night in China goes hard. Right. So that is a reference to, I think it was, half of these wrestlers have got like sex videos and stuff like that. Did you hear a couple of wrestlers, female wrestlers, I think it was 2 of them, they left their wrestling federations to start like OnlyFans because they weren't making money on wrestling, I think? Like, that is absurd. People say wrestling is fake. Yeah, the outcome's mostly predetermined. But the amount of damage they do to their body, you think they would be well compensated. All right, let's continue. So, look how intense Hulk is about touching someone's knob. Let's just move along here.
I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, he's in there, right? Okay. What does that say? Hulkster Buster? All right.
Just a little beyond the breaking point.
But I want it too, and I had to fight inch for inch to get this, and I'm not about to lay down on my back and let someone cover me.
I thank you very much.
We're gonna be right back.
Even Mean Gene was laughing. All right, let me read that again. First of all, she says, "I fight inch for inch." Mike Foley's daughter has a OnlyFans. Oh my goodness, that seems so wrong. I would never watch that out of respect to Uncle Foley. Especially, Mike Foley would actually come to your house and he wouldn't beat you up. He would beat himself up in front of you. That is even more terrifying. Can you imagine him taking your cats and letting them scratch his own face and then banging his head against your family portraits and then stabbing himself? That Mike Foley is absolutely crazy. But out of respect, I wouldn't watch it. But Leto's already like, yeah, well, she's hot though. Okay. All right, let me see this. How did I not pick up on these things just even a couple of years ago?
For me.
I thank you very much.
Look at the way Mean Gene, like, okay, look at when she's talking. Look at how Mean Gene reacts. I'm just going to focus on Mean Gene because as I started laughing, he started laughing. So great minds think alike.
I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
But I want it too, and I had to fight inch for inch to get this, and I'm not about to lay down on my back and let someone cover me.
I thank you very much. We're gonna be right back.
And Vince McMahon is laughing as well. Oh, Mean Gene is a legend. Rest in peace, Mean Gene. So for those of you that don't know, he died like, I think it was 2 years ago. God bless him.
I'm gonna have to apologize ahead of time because I'm gonna stretch his ass like it's never been stretched before.
Oh.
Warrior's down on his knees. But this one, a long way from being over, guys. Absolutely, this is just warm up right here.
Chris K, I tell you.
The commentator's saying, this is just warm up right here. Oh man, this one I've seen. Look at that face, man. This one I've seen a couple of times. I'm not going to lie, it never gets old. I could watch that. That should be warm up for everything you do before you get into a car, before you go to a burger joint, before you read at your uncle's funeral. That should be warm up for everything, right? I'm serious, man. Watch this.
I'm gonna stretch his ass like it's never been stretched before.
And now the Warrior's down on his
Look at Hulk's face. And the referee looks like he wants to help. Like, should I hold something? Should I cup something? Oh, this is so wrong. All right, let's continue. All right.
knees. But this one, a long way from being over, guys.
What? Why is he going sideways? And Hulk's hair is more messed up than his. And the ref. Oh my god! Oh, the back of my head's sore. This looks so weird. Cordell says, "Dude, this is the issue that I have. Like, as a kid, when I was watching retro wrestling, even as a kid, I was like, back in the day, before my time, they were more intense and they were more like, you know, straight to it, and they were so into it. Oh yeah, he's into it. He's in something right now. Look at the intensity on their faces. Oh my god. All right. This, it doesn't matter how many times I watch this. Okay. Ultimate Booty Warrior. By the way, Ultimate was shredded. Rest in peace, Ultimate, man. A day before he died, he was in the ring, and he motivated everyone in the audience. He was just like making a Hall of Fame speech or something like that, and he was motivating everyone in the crowd. He says, "You guys never forget, the body dies, but the spirit and what you stand for live on forever." And everyone was so hyped. And he says, "Make your own way in the universe. Never let anyone back you down. Never let anyone tell you what to do. Be a man. Be the woman you were meant to be. Be the man you were meant to be." So inspiring. And then you see this.
Down on his knees. But this one, a long way from being over, guys. Absolutely, this is just
I really need to separate those two moments
I
there.
tell you what, when I get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat your ass like a pot of collard greens, baby.
jerking it into
Shawn Michaels.
Wait, a pot of collard greens? What is collard greens? Leto, you're proud to be an American, aren't you? Can you explain to me what a pot of collard? What did he say? I'm not quite sure what he was saying.
When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat your ass like a pot of collard greens.
Like a pot of collard green? Some greasy ass bacon flavored vegetables? What? Okay. Bacon flavored vegetables? Oh, okay. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt there. Maybe he was like trying to, I don't know, turn vegan or something. All right, let's continue.
Baby.
Why is everyone pulling each other's pants down? Look at the guy lying there. He's looking right up to that woman's behind. Jerking angel? Is that what they just said? The commentators are more sus than some of the wrestlers here. All right, let's continue.
On Michaels, you can hide behind that commissioner's stuff.
I don't know who this is.
Just so long until I jerk a knot in your ass. And Sting.
Does anyone know who that is? He looks familiar, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, like spinach with some ham hock legs in it. It doesn't taste good. It's good, doesn't taste healthy. Ah, alright. Billy Gunn? How long ago was this? Why do I remember Billy Gunn being so much different? Lero, thanks. Right. Winston says, huh? What exactly do you mean, Winston? Which part of this weird video was the most confusing? These guys say anything. Yeah, I think they're like, but that's what happens when you get free range. Generation X era. Oh, let me just Google real quick. Billy Gunn. Right, hold on. Oh, that is Billy Gunn. Man, he looks so different, huh? He looks so much tougher the older he got, in my opinion. The whole suck it phase. Wow, man. Billy Gunn looked a lot tougher, like, as time went by. All right. Thank you for clearing that up.
Until I jerk a knot in your ass.
Oh, the walk-off, though.
Always coming from behind.
And as far as Bischoff goes,
That was Ventura. That was Jesse Ventura. Oh, this is Hulk. Incidentally. Not or nut. To be honest, Leto, I'm going to say this, right? Does it matter? Like, at the end of the day, like, which one is worse, right? All right, let's continue here. That's Sting. He's one of the greats. I think he's still wrestling, though. I think he's still active.
as far as Bischoff goes, I'm gonna eat his ass.
His head is drenched in blood, and that's literally the first thing he was thinking about. Mark Henry, he's literally one of the strongest humans in history, and that isn't even a joke. That's not because he's a wrestler or anything like that. That guy has got like records in bench pressing and his vertical jump. He's like super strong. He's a real strong man.
Mark Henry is handling the Big Johnson.
Mark Henry is handling the Big Johnson. Like, why? Do these guys not like... alright, I think they do that on purpose. I think they're bored, you know, after 2 hours of commentating 6 days a week. I think they're just like, F this. We're going full throttle. Alright, let's see what this guy's got.
I started out fighting in this barn when I was a little boy, and I don't care if my last fight is in this barn. Jimmy Garvin, you touched me in a personal way you never touched me before.
Oh, that's interesting.
And you step up.
Alright, let's go back a bit. All right, so this guy's fighting in the barn, and he doesn't want to be touched in a personal way. All right, whatever. So let's move on to this.
Touched me before.
I'm not going to lie. I have a friend who will remain nameless. He has no coordination whatsoever. And he once got into a fight. And he got into a fight with someone who was drunk and who was a boxer. The guy was so drunk that he swung for him. He hit him, but they both fell to the ground. And my friend ended up on top. And I wasn't there that day when they had this fight. Cheeps knows who this is. And I think Rahav, Misanthropy, is there. She knows who this is. Cordhell says, this is not sus at all. Man, all right. So, anyway. In the world of wrestling, this isn't actually considered sus. This is like a Tuesday. My friend fell with this guy. They were both, well, the guy was drunk, but he was an amateur boxer. He punched him. Ex-amateur boxer, I should add. He punched him. They both landed on the ground. My friend ended up like this, like how that's Big Mo, right? So Big Mo with the purple outfit. That outfit alone is sus, right? But it's the 90s, I guess. He ended up lying like that, and the other guy was lying on his back, but his head was between his thighs. And he was holding him down, and his instinct was to hold his fists. And I wasn't there, but like 7, 8 of my friends were there, and it was just street fight after they had a night out. And he was holding the guy's arms, and he's like, I need to hold his arms so he doesn't hit me. And then everyone was like, hit him back. And he's like looking at everyone, and he's like, how? And they say, use whatever you have available. Unfortunately, all that he had available was his balls. And then he started slapping his balls in the guy's face. And like everyone was like shouting in the street fight, like, what the F are you doing? And then he just looked up and he says, what do you want from me? I don't know how to fight. And then this happened.
Touched me before.
That's interesting.
That's why I always tell people, learn some martial art. Even if it's one that's absolute rubbish, at least you'll try something and you won't end up in that type of position. I don't know. Visceria is the one in purple, cool-looking wrestler and very underrated. Didn't Visceria have multiple names? He had a couple of names, didn't he? Alright, so maybe King Mo wasn't one of them. Wait, let me just Google. Viscera. Oh, damn it, I botched the name. I botched the name like some of these commentators. Viscera. Let me see what I get here. Nelson Frazier, otherwise known as King M, Knight Mabel, V. Nelson, Big Daddy, and Viscera and Big Mo. Right, so he had multiple names that he was known by, but it says here the most popular is... I'm literally reading here, in quotes, I got a little bit too drunk. And then it says, former wrestler allegedly raped, and then I just clicked it. I didn't continue reading, so... Alright, so that is sad to hear. I just hope he wasn't doing that. Okay. Finn and Show, my buddy, my friend. Just so you know, Finn and Show, this here is a stream for over 18s only. Now I'm acting sus. This is a stream for over 18s only, my friend. So I don't think this will be for you. Next time I do a Roblox stream, I promise it will be for under 18s, but this is quite graphic and violent, right? So I don't want you watching it. I don't want you being influenced by this. And I don't want you being scared, okay? Just so you know. So it's nothing personal with you, my friend. Mein guter Freund, ja? Das ist für Leute ab 18. Nur, dass du weißt, ja? Okay, my friend. Guys, what a round of applause for this fine young gentleman. He accepted it, and he says, okay. So, right, let's continue. Don't be watching in silence either. So this is Jake the Snake Roberts, one of my heroes.
Then you step up. And if you don't think I'm big enough, brother, then you grab a hold of me. And you'll know that I'm growing, my man. Within your hands, I will get as big as I need to be. As big as I need to be to do the job on you. Now, it doesn't take a very big snake to do the job.
He succeeded.
Man, why they got to do that with Jake? I can only imagine he's probably going to appear in this clip at least another 2 times. And I don't know, did he botch his cue cards? Or did he just botch the whole promo? Or did they literally set him up like this? Leto says, Jake knows exactly what he said. I don't want to think he does. I'm in denial, Leto. I apologize. I'll have to disagree. I'm thinking that they offered him another 20,000 plus, you know, a dozen cans of beer, maybe a little bit of snow added into that, and he's just coming to, or he's just forcing himself to do this. They are live. They make their own promos back then. Oh my God, you've just ruined my childhood. All right, let me just continue here. All right.
My man, within your hands, I will get as big as I need to be. As big as I...
Did you see the look on his face? When he said that, did he not just look as if, oh God, please somebody shoot me right now? Look at this one more time. Oh, not that. Please, not that.
And you grab a hold of me.
Look, here it's very intense, composed, very scary dude. He was a very big dude. Or he's, thankfully, knock on wood, he's still with us. He's a very big dude, right? He's scary.
And you'll know that I'm growing, my man. Within your hands, I will get as big as I need to be. As big as I...
There's the disappointment in his face once he's realized he's just... All right, so if he's making his own promos, then I have to argue. I have to put a counter argument out there. With the amount of cocaine, steroids, drugs, alcohol, late nights, painkillers, the self-inflicting wounds, concussions, maybe he at least now doesn't remember this. There we go. I've just saved my childhood. All right. So let me continue.
Need to be to do the job on you. Now, it doesn't take a very big snake to do the job.
If you ask me, that was a happy coincidence that he had a snake with him. I seriously don't believe that this was pre-worked. I believe that he literally went, oh God, what did I just say? Oh, thankfully I have this huge, big, long-ass snake with me. All right, let's continue here.
He succeeded. He was successful in just using his mouth to get the man off.
He was successful in just using his mouth to get the man off. What do they call that? Double conundrum? Is it called that? Crystal Rex, how's it going, my brother? Now, Crystal Rex, I don't know your age. Please don't mention your age on a side note, right? Keep your private information private here on YouTube. However, just so you know, my friend, we're watching some 18 plus materials, right? If you're of full age, you're more than welcome to join us. There's going to be swearing, there's going to be blood, there's going to be some weird sexual references, and sometimes it's all going to be in the one clip. So, just so you know, right? I'm just warning you there. Is that a T-Rex you've got on your profile pic? All right, let's continue. This is getting worse and worse.
Well, I'm going to take care of business the way it should be done. Perhaps I've been too nice.
Maybe
Perhaps I've been trying to be a real sports, a real gentleman. Now, Tully Blanchard, I want you. It's not Uncle Sam talking to you. It's Ronnie Garvin. I want you, and I'm going to get you. I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna get to touch your body. I'm not just making promises. I'm telling something that is gonna be done, something that's gonna happen in the future. Because bones do heal. But I've got a memory like an elephant. And I can do it like an elephant.
What? What? He's got a memory as an elephant? Wait. Isn't he from Ireland? Isn't he originally from Belfast? It's funny. Everyone that's from English-speaking countries outside of America, they don't seem to be able to get a freaking sentence put together like me right now, right? Don't know what's going on here, man. How do elephants do this? Oh no, Misanthropy's here. Hey, all we're missing is Runa, and then we have the top three trolls. The Troll Brigade. We have Leto, we have Misanthropy, and then we would of course need Runa. Misanthropy. It was about time for this kind of stream. Once a month, I'll be reacting to something 18 plus-ish. And if anyone comes to the stream and is 18 or under the age of 18, technically 16 above in Europe, but in North America, I think it's 18 plus for this kind of language. Then just kindly remind them that this is a little bit on the sexual and brutal side. It's probably worse if you tell them that, because then they're more inclined to stay. But just tell them maybe the next stream. So yeah. So shout out quickly to, I think who was it? It was Stephen who sent me this video. Misanthropy and me have watched videos like this before, but I've never seen this one, but I have seen some clips from this one. And Misanthropy, you've just missed one of the best scenes. I have to scroll this back. Where is it? This one I know Misanthropy has seen. There we go. So this is for Misanthropy. Here we go. Just for you. This is the perfect Saturday. We just watching WWE moments. No, there was WCW and I think one called IDK. But I'm not familiar with IDK. So here we go. This is just for Misanthropy.
Warriors down on his knees. But this one a long way from being over, guys. Absolutely. This is just warm-up right here.
Chris, can I tell you what?
That was just warm-up. And also the way they hold hands, I think that shows the intensity. Look at that. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but look at that. Winston profile pic is all of our faces right now. Oh man. Right, let me just move forward. Oh yeah, this one I've seen with Misanthropy live.
Touched me before.
Submit. Don't submit. So there we go. And I think we can have Jake again. That head shake is killing me. That's what you call skills. Yeah.
You'll know that I'm growing, my man. Within your hands, I will get as big as I need to be. As big as I need to be to do the job on you. Now, it doesn't take a very big snake to do the job.
Apparently not.
He succeeded. He was successful in just using his mouth to get the man off.
Get the man off with your mouth.
Well, I'm going to take care of business the way it should be done. Perhaps I've been too nice.
Why do all the threats have to turn sexual? I still don't understand that. Like, Leto, you're saying that they had free range, right? They could say whatever they want. So why was their first instinct to say, all right, I'm going to make this as erotic as possible? Like, kids are watching this, right? Although, back then, I probably wouldn't have understood it. You just watch the action in wrestling and you see the intensity and there's these big guys and you're not really paying attention. But then they say something like, yeah, we're going to see whose balls fits in whose mouth. And then you're like, yeah, you show them. And you don't know what they mean with that. And now I'm just watching it and I'm thinking, why is so much? And this guy wants to do it as an elephant. Why bring animals into this, man?
Perhaps I've been trying to be a real sports, a real gentleman. Now, Tully Blanchard, I want you. It's not Uncle Sam talking to you. It's Ronnie Garvin.
Ronnie Garvin was Irish. or is Irish. So let me see here. Ronnie Garvin, WWF. Ronnie Garvin. Ah, no, he was Canadian. That's why he's so polite. Whilst he's telling the guy that he's going to rape him like an elephant. That's only something a Canadian or an Irish person could pull off. All right, let's continue here. Shout out to Winston Gordon. All right, Leto says, when you're on the road 24/7, you need some relief. Apparently, and they couldn't wait until they were like behind the scenes. I don't know. This kind of makes it even worse. Wait, that he was Canadian? That's the point that we're most taken aback with?
I want you, and I'm going to get you. I'm going to have you. I'm going to get to touch your body. I'm not just making promises. I'm telling something that is going to be done, something that is going to happen in the future.
That is a promise.
Because bones do heal. But I've got a memory like an elephant. And I can do it like an elephant.
The Rock just jerked Helmsley off.
What?
Well, even when I was a little teeny holster,
The
there were a
Hulk,
few...
the Rock just
The
what?
Rock just jerked Helmsley off. And The Rock just jerked Helmsley off.
Well, even when I was a little teeny holster, there were...
The Hulk just jerked Hemsley. Ah, it's Triple H. All right. Leto says he sure did. Oh my goodness. All right. Leto, think of something that would sound better than that with The Rock's name in it. Rock hard, he jerked him off. Something like that. Something like that. We have to be more creative. We have to get one up on the commentators. They're not even trying. That's the worst part. That's just like, what? This just is like just comes out of their mouth. All right, let's continue here.
The Rock just jerked Helmsley off.
Well, even when I was a little teeny holster, there were a few things that turned me on, dudes. Fine-tuned guitars and firm-feeling women. But in the twilight of Hulk Hogan's career, my kids turned me on.
I am sick and tired.
No, why? Why? He's getting jerked off by a jabroni. That Hulk one I knew about, but I forgot what he says and when he says it. I thought, if I remember correctly, no, I don't remember correctly. I thought he says it's the teeny Hulksters that get him off. And I just remember thinking to myself, man, ironically, not the worst thing he said, not even in the top 50. Misanthropy says, okay, let me put it out there. Hulk Hogan had sketchy vibes at any and with whatever this carrot-looking MF said. Indeed. She summarized it quite well. All right, let's hear the good. Can you imagine? You get something like that put on your tombstone? Hulk Hogan once said.
Well, even when I was a little teeny holster, there were a few things that turned me on, dudes. Fine-tuned guitars and firm-feeling women. But in the twilight of Hulk Hogan's career, my kids turned me on.
Jimmy Hart's next to him. No emotion whatsoever. Hulkster said, yeah, he's got disgusting language. He's just weird. Yeah, he said some weird stuff over the time. It was a shame because, you know what, at the beginning of his career, he was caught speaking bad. I think it was about Arabs or Muslims specifically. And he was caught saying some nefarious things. But at the beginning of his career, I remember he would win a Royal Rumble, and then he would hold up peace to the Middle East. And he would, even like people that were Arab descent or Muslims like Sheikh, the Iron Sheikh, they said he's actually a nice guy. Everyone I think also he said something against Mexicans or something like that. But everyone's saying, like, when you get to know him, he's a nice guy. He's just got that double-sided personality that's all over the place. A shame, but like I said, man, we live in love. I can't. I just can't. Oh, man, the stuff that is getting said in this video is too much. There's Lex Luthor. If you were to see Lex Luthor, he's on the left. He's on the white shirt, and he has the most disgusting haircut. It's funny because Gina's bald. Hulk has got whatever that is, and yet he's the one with the worst hairdo there. He'd be better shaving it all off. He actually is you wouldn't notice him. He weighs 70 kilos now, and he's in a wheelchair, I think. But he can walk, but just short distances. Art Silva says, can't stop the Hulkamania. At this point, would you want to? It's already out there. It's already going crazy. Hulk Hogan has Donald Trump alter ego. Poor Lex Luthor. Yeah, but Donald Trump is actually the opposite. He's consistently saying crazy stuff. The media takes it, re-edits it. And then you find out, like, for example, one of the people that works in his council, or used to work in his council, was a gay Mexican. And he was like, yeah, he pays us on time. We never have an issue whatsoever. But as soon as you put a camera on him, he goes crazy. If you put a camera on Joe Biden, you'll probably get him sleeping, right? Catch him sleeping. But with Hulk, I think it was the exact opposite. He was a nice guy in front of... Well, I mean, I can't even say that now. He's getting off with his own kids. Just suspect. Silver says, hey, Leto. Leto says, slander. Leto, the Mexican is coming out saying, slander. It was all slander. It was all lies. They just wanted to make him look bad. Right, let's continue here.
I am sick and tired of playing around with kids.
Oh, dude. Why? I mean, I think I know what he's going to say next. But if you just cut that segment out... Okay.
I'm here to get it on with the big boys.
Listen up! There's been a lot of sports writers and sports editors flapping their yaps about us getting soft. I'll tell you what, there's one part of our bodies that's soft, and it ain't soft all the time if you catch my meaning.
Dude, how he didn't have a heart attack while cutting that promo, I do not know. So are they... Matt, look, by the way, look how ripped they are. That is not natural. His shoulders, look at all that. And look here, look at the two guys on the right. Look at their reaction. His tag team partner, and I think that's their manager, probably will stab them in the back within the next 3 episodes. But for now, that's their manager. Let's see.
Tell you what, there's one part of our bodies that's soft, and it ain't soft all the time, if you catch my meaning.
I don't think anybody on God's earth, whether they're blind, deaf, I don't think that passed anyone. Don't worry, I think we all get what you mean. He's talking about his brain. All right, let's continue.
Ric Flair! New York City, Ric Flair! You're gonna find out what hard is all about! Because from the time I get in the ring with you, Guppy, it's gonna be a hard night, all night long! Nikita Cola.
Silva says, sus indeed. Man, these moments, how did they pass me by? How did I not realize when watching wrestling that this is something quite... There's an iceberg that runs here, that runs quite deep. Lots of cocaine, lots of sexualness, sexual energy going out here. And then it jumps to Ric Flair. I think this is Ric Flair's response, but I'm not completely sure. Let's see what Ric Flair, the legend, has to say.
Be a hard night all night long. Nikita Koloff, when I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
Rey Mysterio not sucking off anybody until they...
Where did that come from? Rey Mysterio not sucking off anybody. Why? Why mention that? Was there any reason? Was he fighting somebody with a vacuum cleaner? What happened? Just out of context. Hey, when aliens come to Earth, I want them to see this video first. And what did I say earlier on? What did I say earlier on? I said I wouldn't be surprised if Jake the Snake Roberts had at least another 2 appearances here. So this is number 1. We've got like 30 seconds to go. He's already had 3 appearances. I think we'll get another one. I mean, he wasn't sucking off anyone. He's not wrong. Yeah, I guess so. We were kids. We were kids. We weren't thinking about gay sex yet. That has changed for some. Everyone can think what they want and enjoy thinking what they want, but it's just so weird whether it's gay, hetero, whatever it is. It's so weird to do that in front of a bunch of 8-year-olds. Like, they must think to themselves, all right, I'm going to cut a promo with talking about hard parts of my body and people doing things to my mouth and me doing things to their ass. They must have thought to themselves at any point in time, yeah, this ain't really appropriate. I've got kids of my own. I don't see them because I'm on the tour bus 300 days a week. Let me tone it down a bit. But no. Now I'm thinking... By the way, Stephen sent this to me. Stephen and his husband. Now I know what kind of adult entertainment they watch. I'm just putting that out there, Stephen. No, his husband's really nice. His husband's like super sweet, Gregory. He's like so kind and so like loving and honest. Why have I got WWE 2K stream with Kareem up there? Just ignore that. The title is completely wrong. But Steven's just a little rascal, man. Steven's just a little rascal. That's what I love about the past days. These days, you would never have these scenes released. Back then, they were like, well, he is using words. Stream it. CY. Just so you know, my friend, this is a 18+ stream. If you're 18 or over, you're welcome to join. Hola, amigo. If you are a bit on the younger side, you might want to stay away from this stream. It includes swearing, below the belt jokes. We're all having a good time joking about everything here, but it's all fun and games, even though it's below the belt. So just so you know, if you're under 18, you best bow out of this stream, and maybe we can entertain you in a Roblox stream tomorrow. All right, let me continue. Back then, wrestling was for adults too. God, I mean, can you imagine going into an adult's bookstore and then you just take a copy of WrestleMania, like a VHS of WrestleMania? You're good. You're good to go.
Blanchard, you can't run and hide from me anymore.
Oh, that isn't... No, is that Jake the Snake Roberts? No, that's not Jake the Snake.
And when we come to Philadelphia this time, there's going to be no mistaking what's going to happen. I'm going to come on you like nobody's ever come on you before.
Tomorrow around the same time, my friend. Tomorrow around the same time. Sorry, CY. I was a bit distracted from this guy who I don't know who... Okay. We'll just continue. We'll let CY exit the chat. Let him keep his innocence. And let us continue here.
No baby doll at your side. Nobody to run distractions for you. Just you and I getting it on like two men should do. This isn't some game. This is where men are men and the boys stay on the side and watch what's going on.
This crowd.
By the way, what was Kurt Angle trying to do? What is his end game here? It has to be one where he ends up satisfied and Big Show ends up, I don't know, with wet underwear, because it can't be anything else. If he's trying to suplex him, he would break his neck for the third time. He's broke it like twice already. He broke it during the Olympics. And then he went on to win a gold medal. So, yeah, there's that. Trying to supply the Big Show.
This is some game. This is where men are men.
Why?
And the boys stay on the side and watch what's going on.
And I love the fact how far back he's going with his head. Like, he's using his old body mechanics. And Big Show's just like, nah, man, you're too small. All right, let me just go here again.
This is some game. This is where men are men and the boys stay on the side and watch what's going on.
His feet is like...
The crowd expecting a big explosion. You can bet they're going to get it.
This crowd expected a big explosion. I think that was Gorilla Monsoon. 100% Gorilla Monsoon did not know he was saying that. 100%. You can argue whatever you want if that was Gorilla Monsoon. I don't know, but I was raised on WCW, but then Botchmania showed me what wrestling really was about. It has been the best it's ever been as late. Yeah, Triple H kind of saved WWE in my opinion. Winston is like, what the hell? Hey, that was like a moment like, what did we have? Oh, there we go. My computer knows what I want to see.
Touched me before.
Take this. How dare you? Call me daddy. And then you have, where was it?
Come on you like nobody's ever come on you before. No baby doll at your side. Nobody to run distractions for you. Just you and I getting it on like two men should do. This isn't some game. This is where men are men and the boys stay on the side and watch what's going on.
I thought I was in the wrong part, but any part of this video seems to be the right part if you want to make a point about how sus this game was back then.
This crowd expecting a big explosion.
I don't know why. Every time I see that.
Seth Rollins, I'm coming for you, boy.
Expecting a big explosion.
Let's watch him explode. That was a mixture of pain.
Seth Rollins.
Look at that face.
Seth Rollins.
Okay. Where's the face? Oh, I can't get it on the face.
Explosion. You can bet they're going to get it.
My dude. I'm coming for you, boy. I think I need to watch WWE now, Winston says. Hey, listen. I don't know what to say, man. Why watch adult films when you have WWE classics? There we go. So, yeah, Steven. Brock Lesnar with his soft voice. Oh, yeah, that was the very beginning of it.
Seth Rollins, I'm coming for you, boy.
He just realized at that moment what he said wasn't tough, but, you know. And then he says, okay, I'm going to double down. I'm going to have to make this as tough as possible. Then he says this.
And I'm coming hard.
And now he realizes, shit, what have I just said?
Thank you.
And this, the guy behind the camera going, thank you. So, right. My friend, Steven, thank you so much for reminding me about this video. I know some of this seems, the other I don't. I think it's like 2 different videos or 3 different videos. I don't remember what me and Raha watched, but thank you. What can I say? This was golden. This was fun. Say sorry to your husband, because like if you let him watch this, he is definitely going to think that you and me are 2 children, and that we've... Now I'm thinking of Hulk Hogan. I'm getting on with my kids. I'm going to let this play out, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and go and subscribe to the guy who posted this. Hold on, what was the guy's name who posted this? The YouTuber's name who's posted this is... Their name is slutpuppy. Yeah. Guy's name is slutpuppy. Okay, right. So I'm going to let this play out. Drop a like, and if you have something like this you want reacted to, if it's once a month, adult themed, shout out to slutpuppy. Slutpuppy is going places. No, Leto, the problem here is Slutpuppy has obviously been places. That's the issue. I think after watching this, we're the ones who are going to be going places.
I don't care. You come in my face, I'm gonna fight you.
Alright guys, so I think that's the part where I just say goodbye. Don't know why, feeling slightly aroused. Alright, I'll catch you in the next one. Guys, have a great weekend. Take care of your families, your loved ones, yourselves, your pets, your physical, mental health. Stay positive, stay laughing, and stay watching WWE. Oh no, now I have to read this from Leto. Slutpuppy and a coming for you, Kareem, and your subscribers. I know you misspelt the last one there. It was supposed to be with C. Alright, so, guys, take good care. Thank you for joining. Hope you've had a good laugh with this video. Shout out to all the amazing wrestlers who risked their lives and sanity to entertain us with more than just suplexes. Sometimes they're... Okay, I can't keep a straight face. No, but seriously, thank you to all the amazing wrestlers who are all injured. And guys, we'd be praying for Hulk Hogan, right? He can't feel his legs currently. Regardless of all the things he said in the past, we should live in love and give him a little prayer. He entertained us. He was infamous. He was famous. He helped a lot of wrestlers of all different backgrounds, and he made sure they made a living for themselves. So hopefully, regardless of what he said in the past, especially about his kids, let's hope he gets healthy and well soon. Hulkamania won't be running wild. Oh, why? Why did I read that? Why did I read that out loud? I could have just said to myself, all right, I saw from the side of my eye, there's a little enchanted message that's just came up, and I could have just said, Kareem, just look the other way, do the smart thing, just like when you saw Big Mo attack that guy. Where was it? Here. Raha, you remember the story, right? I'm not going to mention his name. Where was it? There. It should be here somewhere. There we go.
Is handling the Big Johnson.
Oh, no, that's not it. There it is.
And I don't care if my last fight is in this barn.
Don't worry, he will walk it off.
Way you never touched me before.
Why? Why?
Oh!
Do you remember that, Raha? The story I told you? I told it a year earlier on. My friend, whose name shall not be mentioned, that's how he defended himself in the fight against the boxer. But just another angle. And he was like holding him down, and then everyone's like, hit him! And he says, I don't know what to hit him. The most infamous internet cafe. Yeah. And he's like, I don't know what I hit him with. And then he just started ball banging him on the head. And everyone was like, 7-8 people in the middle of the street fight are like, what are you doing? And then there was that Italian guy who was like, whoa! Like, why? I don't know what's worse, my childhood or WWE. Anyway, Corn Hell says you're still on the same clip like after 30 minutes. No, we went through it once. No, Misanthropy just showed up, and then I was just showing her this clip because we know a friend who fought like this in a real street fight. So I just played it back for her. I was actually saying goodbye. So first of all, Misanthropy, Leto Enchanted, Arctman Silva, Cordhell, Jose, CY. Who else did we have? Show, Winston Gordon, Crystal Rex, and everyone else who dropped in between. Jeeps was also here. Guys, enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much for dropping by. Hope you enjoyed this. These clips are normally viewed more after I finished the live stream, thankfully, because then I don't have to answer any questions about them. All right, guys, take good care. Enjoy your weekend. All right, where do we go off here? Ah, perfect. All right. Right, now that the microphone is disconnected, I can finally say what was on my mind the whole time. Those bastards come in here getting their kicks off, watching these sexual videos that I'm showing them for free. Normally I should take money for showing them wrestler porn, but whatever. That's just the way life is. Bastards. Oh no, the microphone is on. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so see you later. And Cordhell, unfortunately, no, my friend. I'll be doing a stream tomorrow, Roblox and maybe Mickey Mouse. So now I'm going to my girlfriend's to let all the rage out or the sexual tension from this stream. All right, guys, take good care. All the best.